Welcome to the deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we're taking a plunge into a really charming story called Octavia's Undersea Summer Party of Friendship.
Mm-hmm.
We got some excerpts, and our mission really is to kind of pull out the sparkling nuggets of wisdom,
Yeah.
what really makes a gathering, any gathering, feel special, feel meaningful.
It's funny, isn't it, how sometimes these simple stories, almost like fables, hold these quite profound lessons,
Exactly.
especially about community, connection, belonging. Things that matter whether you've got fins or feet.
Ah, right. It cuts through the noise.
It really does. It shows you the basics of, well, successful human connection or sea creature connection in this case.
Okay, so let's kick things off with the planner herself, Octavia the Octopus.
Right.
The story calls her the most fabulous party planner in the sea, and she wasn't messing around. She was determined to make this the most unforgettable underwater bash ever.
High ambitions.
Totally. And she wasn't just like hoping it would turn out okay. The details are amazing. The coral ballroom, decked out with glowing jellyfish lanterns, seashell confetti, and seaweed streamers that shimmered like rainbows.
Wow. She really went all out.
Didn't she? And get this. Kelp invitations with squid ink sent to every sea creature.
Okay, so that's thorough.
Right. So let's unpack that. What does Octavia's whole approach tell us right off the bat about, setting the stage?
Well, what really jumps out at me is that she's not just planning an event. She's deliberately designing an experience.
Designing an experience. I like that.
Yeah, it's not passive. She's not leaving it to chance, just hoping good vibes show up.
Right.
The source mentions her 8 arms spinning like fans. That's more than just a cute image.
Oh.
It signals real dedication, like an almost architectural approach to building the atmosphere, building the feeling she wants.
So she's actively curating the mood.
Precisely. Curating the emotional landscape, building anticipation, making sure every little detail adds up. That's how you go from just planned to something really special, transformative even.
That makes sense. It's about how it makes you feel, not just what's physically there.
Exactly.
And it wasn't just Octavia's vision. The party really took off because of all the different characters who chipped in, right?
Yes. The supporting cast.
Totally. We hear about Sammy the Seahorse DJ, who was spinning C-pop hits on his shell turntable.
Nice. Gotta have good music.
Absolutely. And Claire the Crab hosted a bubble-blowing contest.
Fun. Interactive.
Yeah, and Marvin the Manta Ray led the limbo under a fishing line.
Classic party game. Gets people moving.
And then there was Lola the Starfish, dazzling everyone with her glittery, synchronized swimming show.
Okay, so a real variety show element, too.
Right, so it's like this whole ecosystem of different talents. How does that collective energy, that variety, turn it from just a party into something more, a real spectacle?
Well, I think the key word there is synergy. It's about how their different skills complement each other.
Okay.
It's not just that they're all doing their own thing. Sammy provides the soundtrack, the energy.
Right, the vibe.
Claire gets people playing, interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin breaks the ice, literally gets people bending over backwards.
Yeah.
And Lola provides that moment of, like, shared wonder, a performance.
I see. So each one adds a different layer.
Exactly. They're not just performing at the party. They're each fulfilling a function within the party's flow. It elevates the whole experience.
Yeah.
It really shows how, parties, and maybe life too, are better when everyone brings their unique thing to the table.
Celebrating differences, kind of.
Precisely. That teamwork, that combination of individual creativity, it generates joy for the whole community. It's not just a collection of individuals, it's an ensemble.
An ensemble. I like that. Okay, so picture this.
Yeah.
The party's humming. Everything's perfect. Octavia nailed the planning. The talent is amazing.
The peak moment.
Right. But then the story says, just as the party hit full swing, a gloomy shadow crept across the reef.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A lost, lonely whale calf named Wally drifted in, unsure if he belonged.
The unexpected guest.
Exactly. And you can feel that shift, can't you? From pure fun to, well, potential awkwardness.
Mm-hmm. Maybe even exclusion.
Yeah. Like, what do you do? Sometimes the easiest thing feels like just, hoping they sort of blend in or drift away.
That's a really critical point. Because that moment, that's the real test, isn't it?
Oh, so?
It tests the true spirit of the community, of the party itself. How does this vibrant, seemingly perfect group respond when an outsider appears? Especially someone who's clearly feeling vulnerable.
Right. It's easy to be happy when everyone's already in the club.
Exactly. Integrating someone new, especially someone bringing a different energy, maybe a little sadness or uncertainty,
Hmm.
that forces the group to adapt.
It challenges the existing dynamic.
It really does. It makes them look beyond their own immediate joy and actively notice and then decide how to respond to this new person.
And Octavia's response was immediate, no hesitation.
Which tells you a lot about her character and the foundation she built.
Yeah, the source says she zipped right over and smiled and just declared, "Every creature belongs at our party."
Love that. Direct, clear, welcoming.
But it wasn't just her saying it. That's the key part, I think. The other guests jumped in.
Ah, so the whole community responded.
Totally. They formed a whale-sized dance circle.
Okay, adapting the activity.
Got him a krill popsicle just for him.
Making him feel personally catered to. Nice touch.
And they all sang a group song called Waves of Friendship.
Wow. Collective action.
And Wally's reaction. He shouts, "Best splash ever."
Oh, that's fantastic. So, okay, pulling it all together, what's the core lesson here when we look at how they welcomed Wally?
Well, it hammers home that real belonging isn't just, the absence of being kicked out.
Right. It's more than just tolerance.
Much more. It's the active presence of welcome. Maybe even like radical welcome. It's intentional.
Radical welcome.
Yeah, the story shows it's not just about being nice. It's about those specific responsive actions people took. The dance circle, the popsicle, the song.
Actions tailored to him. Exactly. Those actions transformed Wally's feeling of isolation into genuine connection. And that, ultimately, is what makes the best kind of party.
Not just the decorations or the dancing.
Those are great, but no. The core is making sure everyone feels seen, feels valued, feels like they truly belong. That active welcome didn't just change Wally's night. It probably deepened the experience for everyone else, too. It made the celebration more meaningful.
Yeah, I can see that. It added a whole other dimension. And that sense of connection carried through to the end.
Seems like it.
The story finishes with glowing sea fireworks lighting up the water and all the sea creatures dancing in a glittering conga line under the moonlight.
A perfect ending. And you get the sense that the joy was richer because of how they handled Wally's arrival.
Definitely.
That commitment to inclusivity combined with celebrating everyone's unique contributions, that's what created something genuinely profound and memorable. It went beyond just fun activity.
It created real connection.
Exactly. That sense of belonging echoed long after the last firework, I bet. The real echo of friendship.
So just to kind of wrap up our deep dive into Octavia's party, we've seen first the power of really meticulous planning, designing that experience.
Setting the stage properly.
Then the vibrancy that comes from weaving together all those diverse talents, that synergy you mentioned.
Right. The ensemble effect.
And maybe the biggest takeaway, the huge impact of that radical inclusivity, that intentional kindness when Wally showed up.
Absolutely. That active welcome.
That seemed to be the secret ingredient.
It often is.
Oh,
And that leaves us and leaves you with maybe something to think about.
okay.
Consider how those principles from Coral Cove, making everyone feel they truly belong, how they might apply in your own world.
Like beyond just parties?
Yeah, think about a family get-together
Right.
or a project at work or even just hanging out with friends. What small things, what intentional actions can you take? Not just to hold the door open, metaphorically speaking, but to actually, pull up a chair, make that extra effort, and ensure everyone around you feels genuinely, truly included.
That's a great question to leave people with. Small actions, big impact.
Potentially,
Yeah.
yes. Something to mull over.